come true. Find your dreams come true.
Hello. Welcome everybody to the stream. Hope everyone's having a good day. Sorry for starting a little later than usual. I forgot to try to get a stream going, and I was like, you know what? Might as well just get a just chatting stream going. I barely do these, and I kind of need to do these more, just so I can just talk and share my thoughts about certain things, certain topics, certain what haves. So yeah, hopefully you guys can indulge me while I talk a little bit about a certain fighting game franchise that I'm actually, thanks to a new game coming out, I'm looking forward to and thinking about trying to get back to again. Oh no, not that screen, this screen. I guess I've been away for streaming for way too long. But yeah, it is good old-fashioned Melty Blood. I got Melty Blood on the brain thanks to the new Melty Blood that's coming out, the Melty Blood type Lumina. It looks super cool. Cannot wait to try it out. For this particular stream, I'm going to be talking about my thoughts and personal opinions about the game, as well as my personal history with the game that came before it. Melty Blood, actress again, current code. I'm gonna let you, and I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit of history about that. But first off, just want to say thank you, Frogmire, for the follow. You followed right when I was setting up the stream, so I just heard that alert come out and was like, oh, okay, well, that came and happened, and thanks to that, it tested to make sure that my alerts still worked. So thank you so much for that, and I hope you enjoyed the streams if you ever stop by. All right, so what I was gonna say, oh yeah, Melty Blood type Lumina, it looks super cool. I like the fact that the 2D sprites are coming back, since I believe the last game to do it was BB Tag. And even though that's basically making old, basically sprites that have mostly been used already and just redesigned and tweaked to fit with that particular game. There are also some new sprites they made involving the the Ruby cast, as well as Southern Kagra. So yeah. It was kind of cool seeing sprites in action again. It's pretty cool. Since we had a plethora of 3D animated figures going around, it's nice to see this change of pace, you know? I like the sprites. I like how they look. I like the way they look in motion and the way they use all this stuff. All right. Now, the characters they introduced so far. I'm kind of sad that Nanaya may not be coming back, and by just going by how the game is and how lore is, I just realized that Nanaya is basically the same in terms of lore rise. Hey, Frogmire, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow once again. So like I was saying, oh yeah, Nanaya, in terms of lore rise, lore wise, that I think I'm here for the Melty and the Blood. Oh, that is perfect, because that's what I'll be talking about today. But yeah, I think from my understanding, what I'm trying to get at here is that Nanaya is similar to Order Soul in terms of what they are lore wise / how game wise, because Nanaya in Melty Blood is basically Tonoshiki if he was an alternate path of when he became a full-fledged assassin or whatnot. And Holy Order Soul is when Soul went into the Holy Order Knights and became in that timeline. So lore-wise, I think they're the same. Maybe that's why I gravitated these two characters the most. the time frame make it seem Shiki won't be here. Yeah. I will be kind of sad about that because for one, I like Nanaya's personality a lot more than Shiki's, and two, as terms of it's mainly just because of personality. I like that better, but in terms of movement wise and gameplay wise, they're similar, but Nanaya is definitely a different character. Excited about the remake. Nero is not going to be in. Yeah, it is kind of unfortunate. It's kind of unfortunate, even though he is one of the screen coverers with that jump C. It's like ha ha, just covering that thing. But I am excited about the new characters that are coming out, even though I most likely won't play them, but seeing them in action look pretty cool. Noel and Volve, I believe they pronounced his name, Volve, which is, from what I heard, is a spoiler for the remake Tsukihime visual novel that is out. So I mean they kind of did. Volve seems cool. Gonna try playing him because he's hot. I don't know. Let me actually see. I got the website. I got the YouTube pulled up, and let me see if I can see. I may have to wait. Vlog? No, I don't want vlog. See it. Yeah, it's the first one. Frog. He kind of. Oh yeah, his voice is really crazy. His voice is definitely have that deep last boss type vibe to it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But personality wise, he's definitely not my cup of tea. But I do like. I kind of see how his fighting style and his look, his design, definitely. Sorry for the thirst person. No, this is exactly why I like doing these types of things, because I like to have conversations with chat. You know, that's all. That's kind of like why I need to do more just chatting streams. You know, and also thanks to you, it might help me get a little bit more better acquainted with the game, since my history of the game is very little, but it actually helped me significantly get started in my fighting game. I won't say career, but my journey. You know, way back when. Personally, I'm probably going to be playing Hisui Fanoki. Oh yeah. Hisui is actually looks pretty interesting as far as like what she can do. But out of the maids, I am slightly more interested in. Do you have? Yes, I do actually. I do. I haven't tested on how to actually use the what was it? CC caster, I think it was. Yeah. So I haven't really played anyone using that yet. But I have been using the base game to practice combos and whatnot. I've only been using it. Oh, cool. I've been mainly using like the main game that came with it to help practice combos and whatnot, even though I do believe there is a training mode in there to wait for matches. I don't know exactly how that works, so I gotta figure that out soon. Just in case I want to start streaming some classic Melty while either waiting for the game or while the game is out as well, just to have a double thing going on, you know. So yeah, like I said, out of the maids, the two maids, Kohaku and Hisui, it's kind of a toss-up because I kind of like the personality of Hisui a little bit more, but at the same time, I do like the playstyle of Kohaku, because she has some pretty interesting set play with the plants and whatnot. So I like that. I like seeing that a lot. Oh, and also the way she like bats the using her broom as a bat to launch him up is so fun to see. Does seem to have a tutorial mode, yeah. But for that, not too sure. Like, I tell you, but I look forward to playing some. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So I guess I should explain my history with current code as far as like how it basically gave me a good huge step in the fighting game journey that I've done. So Cody Buff and Mason also depressing. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that is a double-sided coin on that. So what I was my history with current code from for Melty Blood. I first saw the game at a community at my community college's rec room, you know, where they have like a place where the students can go by and like play, or either play like a pool area or something. They have a TV where you can put your game system over to like play some video games to have a break between going to classes and whatnot. So some people brought their game systems for the TV, and then a dude came by with a laptop that had Melty Blood on it, and it was back in 2013 when I first saw the game, and I looked at it and it looked pretty cool. It had anime sprites going around. I was like really big into anime because I still had that childish mind back then. So I looked as like, oh, that looks so cool. And then people were started playing it. It looked cool to watch. And I was just getting into fighting games during that time because, believe it or not, I started playing fighting games again and starting to get more into them. Slowly starting around 2011, and it kind of grew and grew by trying to learn combos and trying to learn different stuff. But it was in 2013 where some dude came out of nowhere with the Melty Blood and pulled out his arcade stick and started plugging it in and started using it. I'm like, whoa, dude, he used an arcade stick. And that was when I didn't know much about it. I think I saw an arcade stick before, like, I think back in 2011 when I first saw people like playing anime fighting games, like people were bringing in. No, it was Marvel 3. I think they brought in Marvel 3, and they were start using their arcade stick, and that's when I first saw the arcade stick like being used, and I was like entranced, and I was like, yo, dude, looks so cool, you know? And yeah, I was entranced by that, and I didn't really had the interest in getting an arcade stick yet, because I wasn't really super competitive at the time. I just liked seeing it, and I wanted to I just wanted to play it casually back then, and yeah, so I just played a little bit of that. Didn't know much combos, so I just did whatever. It was only during that time when I saw the dude playing Melty Blood and he was doing all these crazy stuff, and one time I asked, hey, mind if I use your stick? I want to see how it feels so that I can think about maybe getting a stick of my own. And he was like, oh yeah, sure, we can use it. And then I used it, and I was like, oh my god, this feels so cool to do. And that was my choice to buy an arcade stick. Now, granted, the stick that I chose to get was the Hori, the EX something. It was a Hori EX something that cost like what, $70. It was that cheap one that only worked for the Xbox 360 that I had at the time, but it was still an arcade stick nonetheless. So I got it. I started learning how the motions worked and how it is supposed to feel, and it was kind of like, it felt cool to do stuff still, and it was still like I didn't pick on it like quickly, and it was kind of weird to try out at first, but when I was able to do stuff on it more and more, it felt more fun to do stuff on it. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna be playing. And eventually I started finding a way. Oh yeah, what's your preference in terms of controller versus? Okay, so my personal preference is arcade stick, like I said before, because at the start I mainly use controller because I mainly play casually. I didn't think about grabbing a stick. until I saw someone used it, and I asked them if I could try it out and see how it feels. And they're like, all right, sure. And I tried it out, and they're like, I like the way this feels to do stuff on. I want to try to get better at it. And that's how I invested in an arcade stick before. And then I just grew up learning it, how to use a stick. And over time, it felt more natural to do stuff on a stick. And I've been using a stick ever since. Now, a controller, I mainly haven't really used a controller to play fighting games in a good while. And as far as keyboard, I'm not really that great on using the keyboard now, since I recently just started using it to like do games like Minecraft and whatnot. So trying to do it for like fighting games is definitely going to be a struggle that I don't think I'll have that much patience to do. But yeah, like slower games like Minecraft and stuff like that, yeah, I can use a keyboard like that. But yeah, for fighting games, I mostly prefer using the arcade stick, since it feels a lot better. It feels cool to do stuff on that one than it does on the controller. But still, if you use a controller or you can use a keyboard, then do it. If it feels good for you to do that on then and you'll be able to do all the crazy stuff on it, then go ahead and do it. Doesn't really have that much significance or advantage to do it either other way. As long as you're able to have fun doing what you want to do, then that's cool. I'm always down for that. Oh, that was my phone. That was a loud buzz. All right. Ugh. Probably heard that. I've always tried to stick, not highest priority. That's fine. In terms of using the keyboard, okay, pretty confident. But it's so much easier to do motion on the controller. That's fine. That is fine. But I do commend you actually trying the keyboard. Yeah. Yeah, that's also another thing as far as trying to do certain motions as well. Take for example, forget the 360 and 720. You want to see it. You want to know struggle. Currently, is Gold Lewis. Gold Lewis straight up has one of the most interesting and craziest movesets I have ever seen in a fighting game character, where there's half circles all day and every day in every which round direction you want to choose. You swing that coffin, you churn that butter, and holy crap, dude, that character is something else. And granted, you don't need to use all the Behemoth Typhoon. I forgot the move's name. That is the name. That Behemoth Typhoon. That is the name of his move. But yeah, Behemoth Typhoon. You swing that coffin around. You can do it in front. You can do it behind. You can do it overhead. You can do all sorts of stuff with that. And that's so cool that he has those options to do them. Even though most of the people that are going to play him are more comfortable trying to use his moves, are mostly going to do like 3 up most, like 3 or 4 at the most. But if they're able to use those options, then that's awesome. That is super awesome, man. But yeah, Behemoth Typhoon is currently, a lot of people said before he came out, was a hitbox player's nightmare in order to like try to get down comfortably, you know. And also I have kind of considered trying out a hitbox, but I don't know. I may need to save up and try to figure out how to get that going, because hitboxes are kind of expensive unless you know where to go. Excuse me. But yeah, it's kind of expensive for me in terms of like trying to get one to where it's quality and stuff. The technical nightmare of a character to play is Batista. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Oh yeah, the negative edge. Yeah, I forgot about that. She does have those types of stuff. Yeah, man, it's been a good long while since I've actually seen Under Night, you know. It's been a good long time, because I used to main Gordeau, and even then I wasn't the greatest with that character, but I still loved the way he did. You have to hold my hand so weird even try to use those gems. Yes. To hold, you have to hold the button and release it to unleash gems that was bomb feeling, that was straight up just bomb central all over the screen. Excuse me, getting some water. All right. Oh, doggy. Yeah, it was insane. It was insane. It's pretty crazy. Man. I will say, I do like, oh, whoops. There we go. I will say, I am definitely looking forward to the new Melty Blood coming out, mainly because of how crazy the mechanics are going to be. Which reminds me, let's go over to the gaming thing. I don't have it. I'm gonna pull up the video up of what I want to pull up. Guessing there's one last character reveal. Oh yeah, I'm excited too. Hopefully it'll be a character that most people. Whoops, that was loud. Sorry about that. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, there. No, there it is. Oh, that's why it's not showing up. I didn't do the thing. There we go. All right. So, yeah. I kind of want to show off like the beginning gameplay trailer because I like the way this game looks and plays so far. And as far as characters I want to choose and try to learn, it's mainly going to be Shiki, you know? I'm mainly going to pick Shiki as far as the characters I want to use because of his movement is pretty cool. Even though his personality compared to Nanaya is not there, but still I love just being able to throw stuff like that is pretty neat. And yeah, that moon drive. So yeah, a lot of people shown concern about the move drive activation and how crazy this little this mechanic is going to be, which they are fair to say how crazy this mechanic is going to be. But if you look back here, you saw that Shiki went in after you did this awesome combo. After this cool combo, he goes in for like a dash in to try to see what Oki he wants to do, and then she wakes up, goes in, activates Moon Drive, and what does she do? She shields, and looks like he's still waiting. It looked like he was about to press a button. But then after that, you saw that it was enough time to hit out of that the shield activation, and then goes in for a punish. So while they are showing you concerns about the wake up moon drive activation, there are still, of course, it's going to needs to be like actual hands-on with a lot of like a lot more hands-on digging and all that stuff to figure out exactly how to deal and how to use the moon drive stuff. But from what you can see, that you can do it off of wake up if your opponent still wants to like go in and just go ham. You can do it as a type of way of saying stop it for the pause button. Now the pause button is good, and for those types of situations. So, but still, you can still like bait out stuff. It's not like a guaranteed like, oh my god, I could just do this and not think and just do whatever. Now your opponent can still be smart enough to bait out that activation and make you do something stupid and punish you for it. But still, there are definitely concerns left and right, and I definitely do see them. But it definitely needs more hands-on play time in order to actually figure out exactly how crazy this mechanic is, which is still crazy because you still get access to moves and stuff like that. So yeah. So we basically, we saw this combo at least 3 times in this trailer for the first 30 to 40 seconds of this gameplay trailer. So yeah, of course it's the classic Melty staple, but later on after this particular video, you get to see more like restand combos, more relaunch combos and stuff like that. So okay, so from what I understand, so yeah, from what I understand, that charge 5C, that the time and activation was shielded in one of those early trailers stuff. Yeah. And the I'll play it eventually when I get to it. But yeah, that shield during that wake up heat was nice, and it definitely made a lot of people on the YouTube covering that match was like, oh, you can do this. It's confirmed that we can do this. It's pretty cool to see, and it got people hyped, which is nice. Now for that particular move, charge C on Shiki, I believe from what I heard from people, that's an unblockable move. So that's interesting as far as pressure is concerned. See, it did it right there again. I don't know if it looked like the CL player was trying to jump or whatnot. I couldn't tell really. Because it looked like it said counter. Okay, so that looks like that thing. Oh, hello. Hold on. Let me see that one more time. Oh! Huh. So I'm guessing the moon skill that she did right there, I'm guessing that it's one of those moves that she had armor on it, because it looked like she shielded. It sounded like she shielded, but it looked like it looked like it was it looked like it was an armor. It was an armor move. Yeah, that was definitely an armor move. So I mean, in one of the other trailers, like mainly with Hisui with her moon skill ladle, we know that certain moon skills have armor properties, which is really crazy. That you can not only do moon drive, you can also use certain moon skills to like wake up and disrupt your opponent's offense that way, which means you got to be really smart in baiting out certain tactics and whatnot. Most people are definitely going to abuse. I do see the concern about people are going to abuse the moon drive activation just for that pause button alone. So yeah, people do have that type of concern as well, and also they do have a concern of it being able to activate it at an earlier time to be than expected. Like half of the gauge. Damn, they're gonna use this all the time, which that is a big concern, or a little. Yeah, I say it's a concern depending on how dependent you are getting it back, but it does take some skill and time to try to get it back. Of course, this also involves the shield mechanic in this game, which it is also nutty as well. And I'll get to those explanation videos once I get a chance. Yeah, you saw that Shiki straight up is going to use all that all those skills to like try to land some sort of hit. Man, you can that thing is draining a lot slowly than I expected. Maybe Maybe it drains a lot faster in the other trailers. I don't know if it's been tweaked or not, but I just noticed how slowly that thing goes down after you do it. Alright, so yeah. See, yeah, there's the shield wars right there. We got big mind games happening right now. Big mind games. And someone definitely said, which makes sense, since I barely used this mechanic in Exard, but yeah, people said that this particular exchange and stuff like this. See, that particular exchange, that reminds them of Blitz Shield and Exard. Which, yeah, it definitely does make sense. Though I barely use Blitz, I never really thought of that since I haven't really gone to a big competitive part of Exard back then. I did play in tournaments and whatnot, but I didn't like actually understand and go in depth with the mechanics. I was still kind of trying to learn and try to be decent at a game, you know. So I didn't really utilize this particular mechanic, even though this is very similar. Right here, the shield battle that's going on is very similar to this. So yeah, you saw that exchange. The Shiki shielded that projectile, but CL had enough recovery to shield back, and Shiki immediately shielded after that because he thought that CL was going to push a button or just do one of the many follow-ups, which it would have been very dangerous if CL did the other the other follow-up where it teleports behind like Shiki did, teleports behind and knocked him back, since shielding doesn't shielding doesn't work for attacks from the behind. So yeah, that would have been dangerous either way. But I like that. CL just waited. They waited for that opportunity, and just just went for that right moment, and just like boom, go for that punish. See, I like that sequence from CL. I do like that sequence from him. The one thing I do say that, even though I'm not interested in this character at all, really, mainly personality-wise, not interested. She does have one of the more interesting gameplay. Just seeing her moves and stuff, it's pretty fun to see. You saw that during that combo, went in for that grab and goes up for that meaty, which is not a low. It's not an overhead, which is pretty crazy, but it's one of those moves that sets up for an airborne attack. And yeah, he was going for that. I guess it was supposed to be a special command grab in the air, but Shiki saw that and just went boom, go for that punish. I love it. And this particular, I found that this was particularly interesting. The magic circuit gauge goes up every time you lose a round, and each player has a unique animation to let them know it's like, all right, time to go. And I also like the fact that the game straight up tells you, use your damn meter. The game's straight up saying, use your meter, dang it. It's what this game has allowed you to. That's why we gave you freaking an extra bar. Use it. Use that meter. Oh, geez. I love that. This is, even though this is still like, this is still like first clause divide type stuff, the typical weird anime round one starters. This is one of the ones that are still like kind of like in that vein, but a little bit more direct in what you need to do. It's like Can't Escape Your Cross and Fate is fine, even though it's one of the more weird ones. What's another one? Rebel 1 is like, okay, that's interesting there. The Wheel of Fate is turning. That kind of makes sense. Here, this one's saying like, turn your magic circuit, meaning turn this gift that we gave you into something. Turn it into something you can use and win. We gave you this opportunity, so use it. Oh, I just love that. I just love that interaction. Yeah, I also like the fact that the movement and the air mobility is basically the same as Melty. Yeah, it looks so cool to see them flying around and try to fish for air attacks, which something I didn't really notice that was a thing when I was trying to learn it back then. But now that I know, I might try to figure that out as far as like learning how to use the air mobility to my advantage and whatnot. There's a lot of depth to this game, which is super cool. So see that same interaction. So having to shield and do the bee teleport follow up to get closer to him off of like a projectile is strong, but you got to be wary of like how recoverable they are while they do that particular projectile. So you just got to learn matchup stuff, and it's pretty crazy how you're like, excuse me, you just like boom, you just go and die like that. Oh, that's a nice block on the cross up. So yeah, this is another one of those instances to where like that pause button was like a big advantage to where like, okay, we're gonna see exactly what you're gonna do. Oh, I saw that. Wait, let me go back to that moment. It's like, oh, I see you trying to cross me up right there. Nah, you're gonna get punished for that. I see this particular cross up from you all this time. You're gonna be punished for it. And look at that. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, he started. Okay, so all right, that gave him a significant amount of moon meter, so you can still gain. I just noticed this. I don't know if anyone talked about this, but you can still potentially gain some moon meter while in moon drive. What? Now that can be extremely powerful to make this last a lot longer than intended. But yeah, you can see that now it's at half. Since whatchamacallit, Shiki used moon skill. That's a cool combo. That is a cool combo. It still had enough hit stun to where after you recovered from that moon skill DP, you're still able to pick up that combo. I gotta see that again. Mike, look that. Wow, that's pretty cool looking combo. That's a pretty good. Oh yeah, Sio's air cross is still great. Little strap at things. Oh no, you're good. No good. So yeah, like I said before, it's pretty crazy to see. It's pretty, yeah. The air throw, from CL is still great since if you use that dive special that she does, you can set up for big meaty setups. So which is pretty cool. But I still can't go over how cool that combo was. I'm used to seeing the other Shiki combo, which I'll probably show like later on. Another. Oh, that was a weird interaction. Let me see that. Oh damn. He just straight up blocked that shit. Oh, whoops. Oh, so there's no way to do it. All right. So let me go ahead and go a little slower this time. All right, let me pause that real quick. So right here. Moon Drive activation. Shield. Oh, what was that follow-up right there? What was that follow-up right there? Activation. Uh, did he did did he go for? Was it a? Did he jump cancel that? Did he jump cancel that, or was it a? Huh. That's pretty crazy. Did he just jump cancel that? I'm looking like a big deep dive off of this. So, okay. So, that animation looked like he was doing the moon thrust, that diagonal thing that CL was doing. He did it first, but it looked like he canceled out of that, and like he canceled out of that like in the middle, and then was able to block CL's moon thrust. That's pretty nuts. If you're able to react off it like that, that's pretty nuts. Oh damn. Yeah, and you can also see how those particular moon skills are great for extending combos, because most of them you can use and have there are certain ones you can use, they can jump cancel off of them, which is pretty neat. See, that time he knew it was like, all right, yeah, I know that I like that interaction. It's like, yeah, I know that that your recovery is super fast when you do those, so I'm gonna shield these. I'm just gonna be and I'm just gonna be patient that time around. I love the interaction. Look at this. That pause is like, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna think twice for doing that follow-up yet again. I got blown up way too many times. Oh damn, nice. See, that combo, that particular combo is the combo you saw from the second gameplay trailer that focuses more on Shiki winning. That looks like that's going to be Shiki's biggest combos right there. It'd be one of his more bigger combos, or the most common combos besides the BCBC air throw type combo. But yeah, that particular combo. Let me go back. Gets a counter hit off of 5C. That's some good damage right there. That's some good damage. But yeah, that relaunch combo for Shiki looks like it's going to be the common combo you can do. But I got to say, that moon skill combo off of that corner was a lot more cooler, to where you saw they had enough recovery, they have enough stun off of that move to be able to pick it up from another combo. Let me see if I can see that again. Yeah, it was right around here. See, that's the Shiki combo. Now that that relaunch off of that jab, shields in this just seemed pretty cool. I think it's like 3 options. Yeah. It is dope. It is dope to see how it interacts and how it like affects the gameplay. But yeah, like I said earlier, it's basically like Blitz and Exard, except you got a lot more options to get out of situations with Blitz. Instead of like with Blitz and Exard, you get into a crumple state if you like get a successful like full charge, or like a focus attack type of deal with that. But there's also things where you can just kind of stun your opponent just for a bit if you time it correctly. But yeah, I love one of the options is teleport behind you. Yeah, but you got to be able to figure out when to use that as well. Because if you're not careful, you're going to get blown up. Because you can't shield behind you. That's one of the things that's pretty dangerous about that. All right, so me go back over here. Oh yeah, powered up CL. We do get to see. So we do get to see her design in this game, and she doesn't have any. She doesn't have these crazy tattoos. Interesting. Oh yeah, a whole lot of mind games. Big old mind games in this game. Yeah, no tattoos. Unfortunate, but still, it's she still looks cool with that big old gun of hers. My goodness. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting. She's gonna be an interesting character at mixing up characters that like constantly block and barely do anything. So yeah, she's pretty cool for that. Now it's telling you, like, as the last round is like, all right, I'm giving you one more chance. Use that damn meter of yours. I love that. He's like, use your damn meter. Now you all have 4 bars. Better use it. There you go. That arc drive looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie, it looks cool. It's super simple, but it looks cool. It definitely looks cool. Looks a lot better than the arc drive from last game. A little bit. Well, I don't know. I mean, visually it looks cool, but I love the sound effect. Emote Mia DP? I don't think I'm interested. I don't know if I know that it's too well. But I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you love it. All right. And there we go. Oh, so that's the name of the move. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. I thought it said me or DP. Oh, I'm sorry about that. All right. Mystic Eyes of Depth Perception. There you go. All right. It has a title. It has that special has a title. But yeah, you saw that stance. This is the stance. This is the infamous stance of the Shiki, or at least Nanaya / Tono is. Now, I do believe he has this type of move when he was in the C version crescent style Tono in current code, I believe. This isn't just pertained to Nanaya, even though most people know this move from Nanaya. But Tono, I know Tono has this type of move, and I think it's from C, the crescent style, because we know that in Full Moon, Tono goes full on Nanaya with those freaking with those million stabs like Shiki does. I mean, not Shiki, Nanaya does. But yeah, we got this move that has him crossing up from behind. So I do believe he has that in Crescent Moon. So I gotta figure it out later. Because I recently went to training mode and just messed around and see what characters that I still liked and wanted to see if I could try and figure out like how their movement was. But yeah. All right, wake up. See, another pause button moment. Oh, okay. This move has multiple hits, and I guess CL didn't get to shield correctly. Huh. It looked like she shielded correctly, but wasn't able to follow up. Interesting. Yep. It's the same deal. I think it ground bounced a little bit. Oh, never mind. I thought she shielded. It would have said shielded on the side. I'm an idiot. But here, he actually did the moon skill, which this move has armor. Do they all have armor? Oh, no, they don't all have armor. Well, Shiki does his moon skill, which gives him armor for that first move off of that 5A. And goes in for the DP counter hit. And he was able to charge was he able to charge the last hit off of this before on that last combo? I couldn't tell. But it looked like he actually charged that last hit, which makes it ground bounce and enough recovery to just go in fast enough to recover out of that move to go into a 5B, in the air to do another reset combo. Now that's a pretty nice looking combo. I'll tell you that right now. Now that's a moon skill version of that thing. That looked like it would. I don't know if it was supposed to. Whoops. I don't know if it was supposed to hit. Whoops. Now I don't know if. Oh, okay. That actually has invincibility. So we know that move, the moon skill version of that faint stance pass through, has invincibility on it. But we don't know if it was just a pass through and it was supposed to hit, or it's supposed to work like the only comparison I can think of is H Nanaya, which I use, which he has it to where he can just teleport behind and in front, and feint. Now he could probably do the same thing, except he could probably just not be able to hit off of that. It probably just a maneuver. He tried to shield. He tried to shield low, instead went overhead. Man, both of them are out of moon, so they're gonna have to try to get it back. Dang, that was fast. I couldn't be able to see it. Let's try this. Let me see one more time. She went in, and I guess immediately. I don't know if it's a particular follow up. After that, it looks like 4B. That's supposed to be. That's why I think I hear people say that move was 4B. That's not an overhead. But it looks like it's a follow up to where upon hit, she goes into that grab animation. Now it doesn't look like she did that and immediately did the dive move in order to get that throw animation. It looked like it was just a follow up on hit, or it could be just a hit grab in itself. Interesting. All right, just goes in heats right in front to try to gain that meter. Now she does heat so she can gain all that meter. Now that dash move looks sick. That looks like a Under Night type deal where they have dash moves off of B's and B moves and C moves. Like you dash B. If you dash B with Gordeau, he does a lunging boot to your through your chest. Or if just dash moves to where you can just hit, like you just have that motion, that moving motion, and then just do a special unique style move that you can only do while dashing and using that move. And there we go. We got that counter hit off a jump. He gets a follow up. Goes right in that corner. Doesn't do the dive. So interesting enough that I don't know what. Maybe that was a big enough distance to where that you won't be close enough to do a meaty that they want. Another cross under moment right there. That was another clash moment too, to where she tries to. Let me see that one more time. Shielded low. She uses her meter. She uses moon meter to do the moon lunge. Okay, I can see the game plan going with this. Since this moon lunge has invincibility, even though it doesn't say it for some reason, even though this moon thing has invincibility, it can go through moves that normally wouldn't be able to get past. Be able to go through moves like it would be a DP. But since Shiki did the follow up after his shield, or never mind, I don't know if there was a clash. Hold on. Yeah, it was a clash. It was a clash since Shiki did man, this is crazy. Just from this first gameplay alone, we can see the crazy mind games happening right now. But yeah, you saw that Shiki shielded first, and then she used Moon Meter to do the Moon Thrust, so she can use that invincibility to get out of that situation. So that CL wouldn't get hit by the follow up of whatever Shiki was about to do after that. So that awareness, be able to be like, oh, I see something, better do the Moon Thrust. Zoom, I'm out of here. Jump cancels because you get a jump cancel out of that, and gets a hit fatal counter out of the air because Shiki thought he can do something. Another wake up moment. This time he doesn't do any wake up motion. Now he has wake. Now we saw in the beginning that he has wake up options to do. Like he could do DP. He could do the the Moonskill DP, which is an armor type move, like last time earlier in the thing. So I'm curious, why didn't he do that before? I guess his mind was pertained somewhere else. So we saw that there was a 4. I guess this is 4B. That non-overhead. She goes right into the air daggers. Unsuccessful shield. Goes in and gets the kill. Man, oh man, this first video is insane, dude. This first video is insane. Just looking at how crazy this this whole sequence was. And even though they showed a lot more combo heavy stuff in the beginning of the game, a lot more later in the game, seeing this first video with what we know right now is crazy to see, like all the ins and outs as far as like, yo, the mind games are sick. I appreciate this first trailer, this first gameplay a whole lot more, even though technically there wasn't a lot of stuff really happening compared to the other gameplay trailers. Just seeing how crazy the mind games were as far as the shield is concerned, like people realizing, oh, I can't do that shield follow up after the shielding that projectile, because I got blown up twice for doing that. And then there were other times where you see like, oh, all right, I activated Moon Skill or Moon Drive. Maybe try to use a Moon Skill to get out of the pressure, which has armor, and go in for a combo off a counter hit or something like that. But yeah, you get these crazy ideas and different types of scenarios to be able to use the resources. So yeah, the Moon Drive is definitely going to be strong. I can see that right now off of this first gameplay alone. And even though you see it a lot more often in other videos, it is strong as far as definitely as a pause button on wake up. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. And the fact that you can get it pretty quickly off of a successful shield is pretty crazy as well. I feel like that's the most way you can get it off of a shield, because you can get it while moving and landing hits and doing all that type of stuff like a typical meter would, but you get it a whole lot more if you shield, which is crazy. I like it. I like that a lot. All right. I want to go to another gameplay trailer. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, I want to go to another gameplay trailer. Yeah, we're gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go and do. Yeah, I want to check out this one because this one made me slightly more interested in Roa a little bit. Just make me slightly more interested in him. But yeah, I wanted to try just seeing how he looked in this gameplay trailer. Want me to try out H Roa in the Melty Blood, which honestly, thanks to him being spoiled with all these moon skills that you're about to see from this character, I might just the honest mids. Yeah, he's not the crazy C version in this game, although he does, from what I heard, has C moves only in his mainly during his moon skill moves. But yeah, like I said, I feel like I might have him as a secondary just for the fact that that his movement might be a lot more what I'm kind of used to as far as like just movement wise. And even though he's a major big old creepo, I don't mind his personality as much. Though I'm not a fan of this art. I'm not a fan of his art looking like a really crazy drug addict. I'm not a fan. I'll try to focus on the sprite. I'll try to focus on the sprite. Wow, he just straight up just jabbed out of that slow startup move. This combo, dude. This combo. Look at this right here. This combo right here. Wait, was that a... I gotta see again. Was that a rapid beat? No, that was not a rapid beat. Interesting. So that was not a rapid beat. So he did BC air lightning, air DP, which is jump cancelable, which is insanely crazy. Jump cancelable and goes into more BC and air play. This move right here. This move. This. This makes this character crazy. Like if they gave this move, they gave this move to him in in CC, I think he would be a slightly more better character. But unfortunately, he's a lot more on it. He's a more honest character in H version in CC. But this right here makes him pretty good at locking down, which I don't mind. I actually don't mind that playstyle. It makes me. There's two different types of characters that I play, or different types of gameplay people I play. For the most part, depending on the character, it might change a little bit. But for the most part, the characters I play happens to be mostly either rushdown or poke heavy characters. Meaning, rushdown means I even though I don't push buttons, I like to be in your face. I'm not a guy who like push buttons on pressure. I can't push buttons for days. I don't have that mentality to do so. But I mainly like fishing for hits, fishing for counter hits, fishing for all that type of stuff, and punishing them for doing that and getting big damage off of that. I love fishing out attacks and trying to get and disrupt my opponent's momentum and doing stuff like that. I like fishing out attacks. So you see, this move is going to be very beneficial and very crazy early on. Just seeing like that lockdown right there. I like that pause in the air just to see what Noelle will do. Gets a counter hit. Man, that move has so much utility, dude. I'm still not sure why my archetype is, but I think I'm with you in Rushdown. That's cool. Rushdown definitely is those things where like their game plan is mostly to have it be their turn, or for the most part, just want to be in your face and stay within that range so they can like do whatever they want. Even though I like to be, even though the character requires me to be in their face, I like to be in their face for multiple reasons. I like to be in their face to see what they will do. Just be like poke, poke, and then push buttons in a way like, oh, okay, I'll try to go for a low to mix up and do all that type of stuff. But then I also like the ones where you have to keep their distance, like Gordeau, to just fish out hits and then just try to disrupt your opponents that way. Leo, big fan of simple play mindset. Yeah. Yeah, I was a Leo main back in Exart. Even though he changed a little bit too much for me in whatchamacallit, in Strive, unfortunately. So I couldn't really get down with his playstyle in that game, unfortunately. But yeah. The most rushdown character currently I play right now is Giovanna. She definitely has a thing where she just, yeah, it's a shame, but it is how it is. If I don't feel comfortable for me to play, then unfortunately I can't really play them. That's usually how it is. Even though they're the character that I like to play a lot, and this happened to me once. That happened to me before with Bullet. Bullet and Chrono Phantasma. When I played with her and her combos, she was so cool, and her combos feel so good to pull off. But now in CF, unfortunately, her combos strings were too different and not really say difficult, but too. It's not comfortable for me to do the type of gameplay that she had to do in that particular game, which unfortunately made me had to drop the character. Which is unfortunate because I like Bullet and Blaze Blue. That's unfortunate. You wanted to learn Termi and CF just for the respect? Yeah. That's a good reason to pick characters just for like the either disrespect or just all out trolling, just to embody the character in that type of way. But yeah, that move has so much utility. So we go activate Moon Drive, wake up, goes and does. I don't know if this move have armor, but I'm guessing that that move would have armor if she decided to pull it out. Which also gives her a jump cancelable, makes it jump cancelable to follow up. Put him right back into that corner. This freaking move, man. We saw it in her trailer that I knew this move was going to be a problem. I knew this move was going to be a problem because you never expect it to be a freaking overhead. The way it like looks, like look at it. It looks like a freaking flash kick. Why would it be an overhead? But it is an overhead. And what's worse is that you try to shield during that section, then you get your ass blown up. Now that's interesting that she dropped that combo right there. I don't know if it was on purpose or if it was just a mind game, mind blanking out. So I think we saw that this was an overhead in the trailer, but it is also here to fish out airborne opponents, which is weird. It's crazy weird. People said, I heard someone said that this is basically Greed Sivir, which kind of, but man, that move, I don't know what that move was. I don't know if it was like forward C or back B or whatever, but that did a crazy wall bounce. All right, we're back in it. He did a dagger for pressure. Goes in heat because he wants that life back. Go for that lockdown. It looks like the lightning is a lot better here. The diagonal lightning is a lot better here at keeping away than in CC. Though I still need more time to figure out how that works. But yeah, that lockdown We got that lockdown, and you see that move was a lot faster than Noel's dagger or key, I should say. And this basically just called it a full screen punish. Just basically call it a full screen punish. Cause look at this. Boom, full freaking screen. Look at this. Full screen punish. This is something that I like to see. I kind of like to see full screen punishes like that. Definitely look forward to trying Noelle out. Yeah, the spear does look dope. Spear does look dope, but not entirely in line with her personality wise. But yeah, I do like seeing her do stuff. Definitely. And holy crap, that killed. I didn't really get to see what he said right there. Oh, this sorry, you can't go up. Okay. All right, this theme actually is pretty good. All right, got shielded. Decided to wait to see what Noelle would do. That lockdown lightning. That's pretty cool. That's pretty interesting. You can actually hold down that move to set out multiple ones to have even bigger lockdown pressure. Yeah, that's some big stuff. Now I heard people say that his lightning is actually air unblockable. I don't know if that's going to be the same in this game, but if it is, then this character might be still pretty stupid as far as locking down and controlling airspace. Not as bad as Crescent Roa, but still, he's pretty dangerous either way if that's the case. Goes in to try to do tries to do a jump in attack. See, jumps up, tries to do something to where try to catch him on the way down. Probably should have drifted forward to see what he would do. Guessing the Noelle player, he thought that the Noelle player would like try to run forward and try to catch him to do an anti-air. Instead, slam, damn. C Moon Michael seems like so hilariously awful. Yeah, though I haven't really watched any high level play of. Oh, you never seen high level C Roa? So hilariously awful to play against. Though I haven't actually watched any high level. Oh, really? Well, I've seen enough to where like you can have it to where he does like lightning loops either on a corner or anywhere off a screen and just sets up traps and just kind of still covers the screen with all these horizontal and vertical traps to where it can be a nightmare trying to jump across and do the melty air fishing because he can do it without even jumping most of the time. Drinking some water. But yeah, from what I look, how insane his lightning is pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts. I might actually show you a video of how crazy he can be after this, but he smacks him down, goes in for an EX to extend the combo. Shaboom. Oh, tries to go for a moon skill dagger, which puts her airborne. And then boom, goes in for another. This combo, I gotta go back and actually see this combo in full. Boom. It looks like he did jump B or C. Jump B, which has enough stun to do B lightning. B thunderbolt. Goes in and can do a air dash into jump B. Or is it jump CB or BC? And then goes and lands and does a moon skill DP. Jump cancelable to jump up in the air to do, what was that? It looked like BC. Yeah, BC into air grab, which just has enough distance to do, by the way, which is insane. That combo was sick. This is kind of why I was kind of interested in Roa here, because of the way his combos looked. His combos looked pretty fun and unique, just like Shiki's a little bit. See, he did the enhanced version of those diagonal lightnings to keep more pressure. That looks like an insane low. That looks like a Gordo type low. Or some other crazy low. That looks like some type of low that you just fish out of nowhere. Wait. Oh, okay. She just did it because she wanted to. Alright. I thought she was in heat or something, but no, she just did it because she wanted to. Now she has no meter and 6 daggers. And here's the money shot. Ooh! This is what everybody wanted to see. It's what everybody wanted to happen. We got him looking so triumphantly. I want to see something right here. You see him doing the Michael Jackson pose. See him look all triumphant, but then boom, she's like, aha, gotcha, and then goes in for a good old fashioned. Now this is what tripped me up. This is what tripped me up right here. Seeing that it was like, oh, she dropped her combo. No, it was a setup. It was a setup all along to get that air grab to close out that round. That what shocked me the most. I was like, yo, she did a setup. That actually looked like a setup. I don't know what anybody would say. Let me go back one more. Man, that just goes straight down and the ground bounces for a combo. Recovers. You thought, oh, she dropped a combo. What are you gonna do? It was a setup. Ugh. Ugh, it was a setup all along. Oh, jeez. But yeah, that was a nice sequence. Alright. Now, Michael has full moon skill. And we see this particular start from the Noelle player like 3 times. Yeah, Noelle's pressure is definitely one of the crazy. Oh, the new Michael versus Noelle just dropped. Oh, we got to watch that after this. We definitely got to watch that after this. What a perfect timing for me to stream about Melty Blood. All right, we're going to see this live. We're going to see this live in a little bit. All right, so we see that her pressure oh, whoops. I think I went too far up. Yeah, her pressure is going to be kind of wild at the right hands. I feel like her pressure is going to be super wild. Because you see all this happening right here. Jump cancel goes in. And the overhead yet again. You never expect it to be an overhead. Goes in for a big old combo. Nice. Goes in for that corner pressure. Throwing all those daggers. The keys, I should say. See, her pressure looks mad crazy. Tries to disrupt something with a jab. Nice recovery to block. Goes successfully blocks the follow-up of that it looks like 2C. Goes in for a punish. Same combo. Looks like it was instead of just a C, it goes in for BC. B lightning. Goes in JB. Goes in air grab. Cups in that corner. Sets up. Now this is the lockdown. The lockdown pressure going up. Oh, that sequence is sick, and I'll even love how it matches up with the music a little bit. Oh my god, I'm kind of interested in learning Roa when he comes up when I play him in a game. Goes in rapid beats, tries to go in for the air grab. Nice, able to block that. Drive to extend the pressure, and to see what Roa would do. Now right here during this sequence, and you notice that was the end of the song, so they played for quite a bit, or that's probably one of the shortest songs in the track in the score. All right, goes in, runs in to see. Oh, I see what happened. Noel was just going raw overhead right in his face. He just happened to step back, and I like that concerned look. Let me see if I can go back to it. I like that concerned look on his face. I couldn't pause it in time, but yeah, it was goes in for the overhead, ground bounces, goes in for a combo, does basically mortal slide for a restand. Put him right there in that corner. I love this. This reminds me of what I would do with Giovanna in Strive, where I do her kick, her lunging kick, or like her basically her spiral arrow kick, and I would RC it to see what my opponent is doing in the air, and either go for anti-air, or in other cases I should try to see how low they are or where they are in the air so I can air grab and whatnot. But yeah, this reminded me of that, where Roa straight up did his lightning. Once he saw that he was out of pressure, he stepped back, and I feel like this was intentional. He did that lightning dash into Moondrive to see where Noel was in the air, and he sees that, oh, this is a punish opportunity. Yoink! Goes in, does a combo, locks down, and he could do this for a good amount of times too, with him in Moondrive. Yeah, he's just jumping around, just waiting for them to mess up, like right here. Goes in for that punish. You love to see it. Now he wakes up wakes up Heat so he can gain that life, but he shouldn't have tried to wake up anything. He should have just been patient and just try to just wait to try to gain all that meter, because this stuff might happen. You got an invincibility DP with Noelle so that she can activate her own move. I mean, her ultimate. Man, that covers so much. Now this right here is insane. He got counter hit with the dagger, and that was enough distance in order to close in and do that arc trap. That was it. Man, that low is insane. That is super good. All right, so now that that's done, we need to go back. We need to refresh. There it is. Oh, look, it's a new stage. It's the stage from the trailer. It's a stage from the trailer. All right. So we are here watching this live right now. We're going to see Roa win this match. Because that's pretty much how these gameplay trailers go. But it has just dropped. We are seeing this live right now. The gameplay 2 video happening right now. We're going to play this in full to see exactly what's happening. I'm going to do my makeshift gameplay commentary that I really want to try to get back into as far as tournament's concerned, if I'm not too busy. But yeah, I'm going to see how Noelle and Roa play this time around. I'm expecting a little bit more a variety, but mainly the same stuff, because I don't know how you can really top the other video, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's see how this video goes. All right, and now we're into this area, which we saw in the trailer, but we never actually see like in the gameplay like this.
まったく人生とやらは素晴らしいな。
素晴らしいな。Right? Oh damn, nice. Yo, it went behind Moondrive. Oh, that combo looked cool. Oh, he did it again. Gets to confirm off of that. Okay, interesting stuff. Oh my goodness, multiple armor. That move gets multiple armor. Is that over? Whoa! Whoa! Yo, dude. Oh my goodness, this Noelle has some combos. She did a feint into overhead and catch them in the air yet again. Oh my goodness, Noelle is crazy. Noelle is super crazy. What? What a grab! Was that her first grab we've seen? Yo, what a grab! Holy shit! Man, she stomps you in the back. Oh, that was a failed shield. I don't know what that is. Oh, got a follow up after that. Oh, okay. Interesting combo right there. Wait, I don't think that was an overhead. I don't think that was that overhead. Okay. All right. Oh, gets him right in the air. Put him in the combo. Nice. Corner, I should say. Oh! But able to. Whoa! Did that actually bring him back down? Yo, that brought him back down. He did it again. Oh my goodness. All right. There goes the moon drive. Tries to charge up meter. Goes successfully. Shields. There we go. Oh my goodness. It does. It does bring him back down like it would the thing. Took me long to notice the little knife counter in the bottom. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Nice. Oh, nice shield to counteract that. Oh my goodness. You can get an air setup. Oh, that was his lunge? It goes straight forward? Interesting. Oh my goodness, that DP. He did it again. It's like Leo. Oh! Oh, his combos look sick. He goes back and forth. Oh. Caught him in the air again. Okay, it looks... Oh, jeez. Oh, nice. That was smart. He's able to gain up that life. Oh, caught him. Coming down in the air. All right, just burn that meter. They said burn that magic circuit. My god, that's a lot of damage. Goes up. Oh! Oh! Dang! Yo! Your seat... Yeah, I don't know what that was. That looked like a short hop into an overhead punish. Holy crap. All right. Deep dive. We're deep diving right now. We are deep diving right now. Holy crap. All right. So there's a lot to take in. There is a lot to take in. So first off, going into the start of the fight, both of them fishing for fight. Now this right here is sick. This right here looks so sick. Goes in, does the lightning dash, and because of its properties, it can cross up behind, or not cross it. It can go behind. It looks like it's not the same as Chip's Alpha Blade, I believe it is, where it actually, or in Strive, I should say. It looks like it doesn't cross up when you go past your opponent behind. So you can still block it forward, but this is where it gets crazy. Okay, I don't know if that was a short hop or that was a back dash. It looked like just a short hop. It looked like a short hop. Okay, so yeah, it was a back dash. It was very short. It just looks very short. So it does a back dash, does a jump C behind, catches a failed I don't know if she tried to shield. I don't know if she tried to shield. Hold on. No, she was just going low. She was just low and he attacked high. Goes in for a punish. Okay, yeah, that's the rapid beat. And then just grabs it, try to put Noelle right into that corner. And just straight up does it. He was going to set up this setup anyway, but now that it actually connected, goes super jump all the way over and just connects. And I wonder if he can actually do anything else off of that. I don't know. He just does air grab after this. He does it again since he has Moondrive. Now this, she's able to do 2 hits of armor and goes into from that moon skill she did, and able to get a combo off of that. That's insane. So yeah, I'm guessing all of the moon skills have armor properties, or is it just because of no, they all have I don't know if every move will have armor. Every moon skill move will have armor, but maybe certain ones have multiple armors, or certain ones have just armor that can just go through with multiple hits. She did the same thing, I think. She did the same thing where she jumped forward. She jumped forward. That backdash is so short. That is so short distance. That is very little distance right there. And is able to mix up. I got mixed up. I didn't expect this. Now they're showing us some crazy. They're showing us some crazy stuff. Those short backdashes are so crazy. I thought they would be so much further. And were they always this short, or was it just like? Is it because the way of the arc of jumping forward first and then jumping back, backdashing? Interesting. Well, he shielded incorrectly and got fatal countered, which leads into a big old damage combo. So that move, that ground slam with the spear, that spear slam, I'm guessing that is not an overhead. I'm gonna assume that is not an overhead. That's what I'm gonna assume. Now this combo is pretty sick from Noelle and does a big chunk of damage. Now it looks like there's going to be a limit to what moves he can do, because she just ended that move. After doing all those grounded moves, she just did 1 hit in the air and did a air grab to finish it off. So it looks like there's definitely going to be a limitation on what moves you can do during combos. So yeah. Goes in heat to recover that life and just tries to set him up. Catch him out of the air. That move is so insane. Decided. Okay, so I see how this is smart. I see how this is smart right here. He was in heat. He was in heat during that sequence right here. Let me go back. He smacks him down in the air. Noelle smacks him down in the air after trying to see if he can get in, but he gets smacked down in the air off a fatal counter. Now his meter is still going, and she decides to just goes ahead and just goes to arc drive, and this meter is still going. She is running out that clock. Yeah, she did the smart play of using that long arc drive. I think this is one of the longest arc drive finishes besides Roa. Noelle seems to be one of the longest arc drive finishes out there, and which is good because it uses it to run out that heat meter. Neutral jump, goes in, does a dagger off the air, and goes into the grab, which this was our first time looking at this grab, and goes into steps right in the back breaker. I'm guessing just off of this grab alone, people are picking her up. People are picking her up just because of that grab alone. It wasn't because of the restance. It wasn't because of the cool spear. It wasn't because of she's an Onesan character. Not because she does an arc drive finish to where she brutally and just goes and bloodily stabs somebody in the back. No. This grab right here, stomp him right in the back. No, this is what people are going to pick Noelle for. I'm going to guarantee you that. Straight up backbreaker grab is what people is going to get Noelle People are gonna buy Noah. All right, now we're gonna see some crazy Roa stuff, which is cool. All right, so oops. All right, sorry, I gotta go back real quick. Okay, so it is confirmed you could get fatal counter off of a freaking dagger. You can get fatal counter off a dagger. Now, wait. He was doing an invincibility move? What move was that? I wonder what move that was. Hold on, let me see. Oh, it was DP. He was trying to catch Noelle jumping forward, but instead she threw a dagger. And that's why his DP got trounced. Now, it looked like it knocked him too far away to actually do any combo. Or maybe she just wanted to have that wake up Poke. Okay, that looked like... Okay, that... I'm guessing that wasn't the overhead that I was thinking of. Alright, goes in, shields correctly, goes in air combo. Pretty nice combo right there. This is what I was talking about. Okay, so it is not an overhead. It is not an overhead. Interesting. You would think that this would be an overhead. This would be a greed sever, like a lot of people would say. But no, this is not an overhead. It's just great for catching people out of the air. But she ends up making it safe with activating Moondrive. Does it looks like air backdash again to do like a short hop style like overhead. Oh, guess the last hit. I think he was trying to push a button, but she caught him. All right, guess it's a fatal counter out of that. Locks down, and it looks like she's gonna shield. And oh, he was able to read it. He was able to read it was a B follow up. And this what blew my mind. EXDP in the air has a follow up to where it brings them right back down like it would on the vertical lightning in C Roa, which ends up getting a ground bounce to follow up for another combo. That is sick. I gotta see that combo again. All right, so he jabs him out in the air. Oh, never mind. That's a different one. Counter hit. It causes a ground bounce, dude. Holy crap. See, now this is what I was expecting, like certain other new combos and stuff. So yeah, we barely see stuff like this. We saw other interesting stuff, like interesting block strings and interesting like other combos in the air from Roa. Now this is what I'm waiting for as far as like other interesting combos. He did it again. Right in the beginning of the match, he did it again. All right, successful shield. Man, this is pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy. It's so insane that EXDP straight up is straight up just what I'm talking about. It knocks him straight down in the air, and the way that lightning was is just like C Roa's vertical lightning, which is insane. So they kept a mixture of all of the stuff in there, even though most of their game plan is H Roa. All right. Dagger. All right. Doesn't look like. All right. So off of that counter hit, yeah, doesn't look like you can get much off of it, except maybe if he activated Moondrive. He does a super hop to try to catch him. Nice. We see that's a nice shield attempt. I mean, successful shield. Goes in for a big combo damage. Now this right here is sick to where you can just end the combo with this, a restand, to go in and do close-up mix-ups to where you can go low, you can do any type of stuff. It is unsuspecting. People playing Noelle for the first time probably didn't think she can do something like this, and ends up like, boom, I can do something like that. Step up. All right, now she did the same type of wake up to where I think she forward hopped or forward jumped and immediately backdash. She get like a weird short hop overhead in the air. And Roa found that out. Okay, his lunge is not big diagonal like the other characters. It looks like his moon thrust is a lot more vertical. Not vertical, more horizontal, which is interesting. And mix up and gets a big old damage push. Man, that boot. All right, so it doesn't look like okay, I think since that's a combo ender, or he did a lot of moves, he probably couldn't really finish that combo. Or not finish the combo, or continue the combo, I should say. So he did the same thing he did last time in the beginning, which seems like a pretty nice tactic to just do that cross up to see like what I'm gonna do. Am I gonna grab it or what? So he's backdashing to try to catch him pushing a button off of looks like jump C from that backdash, which that pretty much confirms. Let me see. Yeah, that pretty much confirms how short of a distance backdashes are. Like, holy crap. Nice block from that. Goes in for the Yahoo. And I don't know if that's a follow-up. Obviously, that doesn't look like a follow-up. Yeah, that low, I don't know if that's a straight-up follow-up to that, or that's just what it just ends on. I don't know if there's multiple follow-ups on that. I haven't seen that yet, but that's a nice pose right there. Look at that. He's working it. Look at that, working it. Now this right here, that back and zip. Now I was like getting my mind blown seeing that sequence. All right, decided to use the rest of his moon gauge off of the moon drive to just try to keep that distance. Man, this move right here is going to catch a lot of new players. All right, I like this tactic right here, just so that she can keep distance from him, so that she can pop heat to gain that meter. Gain life. And even though she has no moon drive left after this, she still has available meter to spin for an arc drive if she wanted to, if she's careful enough. But he ends up catching him low. And he ends up doing an arc drive of his own, which is pretty smart, because he'll pretty much like we said in the earlier in this video, that you can't really see it, but the heat meter still drains while your opponent while you're getting caught in the arc drive. So there goes all that heat, and there's all that damage. See, this right here is gonna be crazy. Being able to short hop that low, I don't think I've seen that in any other videos. I don't think. Is it just because these characters backed air dashes are so short distance that they make it look like it's a short hop? Huh. Now I know they showed off that you can do similar short hops in Under Night, but it's just a very low air dash, instant air dash. But this right here seems like it's a big old short hop. Look at this. Short hop. That looks like a short hop, but that's just an air dash. That's just a instant back air dash. Look at this. Dude. That's such short distance and so fast and is Like, holy crap, dude. That is so insane how crazy short hops are in this game. Like, yeah, I'm still like wrapped in my head. Ugh. It's so crazy to see. But my God, I love this. I love this particular gameplay trailer. This shows me like there is a lot more to Roa than I saw him. Like, I think people will definitely miss the shenanigans that Crescent Roa has, but I think seeing him crazy doing combos like let me see where it is. I think it's around here. Yeah, seeing combos like this. I think people may find them in a slightly different light. Like, that combo made me flip the heck out. But another combo that I liked, maybe it was around here. Hold on. Yeah, it was around. Yeah, it was around here. No, never mind. It's after this. This combo right here. This combo right here. Jeez. Being able to have that EX lightning ball, have it to where the follow-up knocks them straight back on the ground, that ground bounces, and you can pick up a combo off of that. Or you can use it as a big knockdown to set up Oki. Man, this game. Oh, oh, I cannot wait to have my hands on it. This game is so good looking. It is so good looking. I like the mix-ups. I love the mind games on it so far. I love what characters are able to do. It is crazy fun. It is crazy fun. I think Roa might be my big old secondary since how crazy he is, and more so my game plan he is for me. That he also has mobility to zip around whenever he like probably wants to. Like, from what we've seen so far, this tactic from Roa, let me see if they show it. Let me just go to the beginning, because he does it right in the beginning of the thing. So this particular thing that Roa does, right here, this tactic seems like it's going to be one of Roa's big game plans. Like, you saw like a preview of it from the first gameplay video of these two playing, where Roa did it on the ground while Noel's in the air. He popped Moon Drive to see what Noel would do in the air, and it just did Moon Skill DP and followed up with a combo. But in here, he did it off of the ground while Noel's on the ground, and since it went behind, it goes in for an extra set of mind game mix-ups to do stuff like this. Like, you can probably even do a cross up if you're lucky. You can do big old cross ups. If you're able to probably land those correctly. Like, this character, or you can even, like we saw in the Roa reveal trailer, you can even set up for stuff to where you can just do jump. You can do short or instant air dash of not EX, lightning, like the DP lightning in the air, and jump cancel that and go in for another mix up. You can go in for another mix up like that. Like holy crap, you can do so much off of that particular scenario. Like right here, this right here is so insane. And you see him do this like 3 or 4 times, and it is scary. Like, look at Noel's face. It's like this is exactly the type of image that this that this conveys. Like he is straight up behind, and she's like, "Oh my god, what are you gonna do?" He's gonna do that. Like, holy crap! This game is gonna be so nuts when we get to see people actually know what they're doing, get their hands on this. Like this sequence right here is fun. It was pretty cool. Like we saw this. We saw something like this in the first gameplay trailer where she was on block, and he did this sequence, jumped over and went in for like a double triple overhead type setup while she was blocking. But this time she got hit and still looks cool. You're able to convert off of that. Not much, but it was still cool to see. Now this, all the moon skills, or most of the moon skills, look like they're gonna have armor on them, and that's gonna be interesting to see. Like, holy crap! Whew, man, that was fun. This was fun, man. It was fun looking through this particular gameplay trailer. Holy crap. Let me see. Can I see no, not my subscriptions. Go back. I meant to go back. Sorry. There we go. All right. As far as like oh damn. Oh, here we go. I want to look at this gameplay trailer. No. Which one was it? No. No, I actually want to look at this gameplay trailer. Cuz Arcade looks like a type of character I would probably play as well, but her movement didn't really suit me, and the classic Melty, but I like her personality to where I could try something else. I tried a bit of Hime, but yeah. So yeah, this stuff right here is crazy. It looked like she used up half of her moon to even do this. So this thing is going to cost big. This thing is going to cost big if you're actually going to try to use it. But yeah, at least it's some pretty fun interactions. Now, yeah, this looks like a tactics to use. Now, this is another question I'm having. Is she rapidly pressing each one of those shields, or it looks like she's just holding it? It could be that she's just holding this shield in order to like just get all those extra hits to get all that moon meter back. Now, that was a weird ender. Yeah, that was a weird ender for that. She probably could have just air grabbed, but I guess they were just showcasing what you can do with as far as like combos. But yeah, people are saying, why don't you just air throw? Why don't you do that? I don't know. I guess they're just displaying what you can do. Yeah, this right here, she has Rekkas that look a lot better. They definitely look a lot better than they do in the what should we call it, in the old game. To me, it looks like they hit further. They look kind of cooler, but this right here, the cross under, that cross under, I love seeing cross under stuff happen. It's so cool to see. And there's a rapid B right there. See, yeah, people are saying, why did you end the combo with that? She's so high up. You don't know what she's gonna do. She don't know what she's gonna do. Whatever. But yeah. Oh man, she was just literally right underneath her. That was crazy. Goes in for a moon drive, and she does the Shia LaBeouf style of just do it. Now this was pretty crazy. She was able to convert off of that EX, and it looks like the follow up of that EX does a launcher follow up. Interesting. Nice. All right, wakes up Heat. Goes in, does a thing to just I feel like this player is just throwing out the rings just to keep the screen covered. But yeah, you could just shield off of that. I do like the patience on the Akiha right there. Just to be able to like, yeah, I see what you're trying to do, and just punch it. Man, that sequence is going to trip a lot of new players up, I feel. Nice grab right there. Now, this right here, I don't know if this was a low. That little move that she did, the spread. But that is something that you can use. Now, I've seen Akiha do this to like cancel in the moon drive to see what your opponent can do as well. But looking at this, it seemed like it might be a low to catch Arc slipping and just get hit. Gotta air combo really low to the ground to set up more OP. Arc sets up heat as well. Man, that seems like the game plan for that. Oh, they try to do the B version to try to cross up. I would have just sit there and just like just maneuver around. My God, this hit confirmed. Or was that just because she was on our last heat? Yes, it was. She was on our last heat and she was like, okay, I don't care what happens. I'm just gonna mash heat off of this thing, and I hope I get it. And it looks like she got it. All right, goes right in. Look at how much time she has before she wakes up. So much time. She has so much time. And look at that. She's about to go straight for that overhead. Blocks that overhead. Ends up not blocking the other one. Yeah. Maybe Arcway may be my third character to try out. Alright, still fishing out hands. He ends up getting hit. Now this seems pretty crazy. Now this actually leads to a hard knockdown, which is cool. Which makes the Akiha player set up a lot. Can set up another ring if she wanted to, but she decided to charge. Oh, never mind. It's not a hard knockdown. What I'm talking about? I'm an idiot. Yeah, you can still recover after that. I'm an idiot. I thought it was enough hit stun to where it would fall on the ground. But yeah, she recovered in the air, immediately shielded. Still try to do any follow-ups. I would just wait. I would have just waited. I'm surprised the Akiha didn't even do anything. Could have probably just did like an anti-air or something. Probably did a moon skill type of overhead, or no, not overhead. Anti-air or something like that. I don't know. Again, that's the same tactic, but looks like she didn't shield long enough. And ends up going into a trade, unfortunately. Hold on, let me see the sequence again. She tried to disrupt something, but Akiha blocked, and she ended up getting hit. No follow-up. Nice air to air. Goes in moon drive on wake up, and seems like she might be in trouble. Goes in and clash. She shields. Oh, she held that. I just noticed that she held the shield. That's why. That's why there was multiple shield hits. She held it, and then she just zipped over. Akiha did her moon her moon thrust to use meter to zip away and use that invulnerability. And she jumped, canceled. And Arcway did her moon thrust off of the shield. So they both did their own moon thrusts, and they both tried to chase each other. Now the Akia just smartly did the jump cancel immediately afterwards, not to get hit. But dude, this jump C. Yo, that combo, that looked like it was off. She did straight air dash. I think this is one of the first characters that do an air dash combo. I think. I'm not sure. Maybe Hisui did something similar. Maybe, I don't know. That jump C, that's crazy. She did an IED combo. Goes in for that lunge. Doesn't do the follow up. Nice. And it looks like that DP was jump cancelable to do that last little bit. Goes in, gets hit with that overhead. Basically does the same thing except that knee. I wonder where that knee. I think it's just a special. Huh? Because I thought you would get I thought from that lunge. Huh. I guess it's a different type of special to do that, because that used to be a follow up off of that lunge. I would think. Yeah, you don't usually do that by itself. I don't think. I could be wrong, but yeah. All right, sets it up. Tries to do buttons on wake up. With all the resources that she has, I don't think you would need to do that. Try to fish right here. Oh, tries to shield again. Gets hit out of the air. Saw that she has some heat. Decided to use it. Get that damage off. Big life lead. Goes in for a ring setup. Alright, gets a successful shield and launches up. That was a weird ender. Catches them with the moon skill. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Alright. Yeah, you better praise to the sun and burn that mesh. Nice. I love being able to just scoop them out of the air like this. I like that. It's like, nah. Goes into Rekka's, goes in Moon Drive to make it safe. Continues pressure. Tries to get him with that cheeky overhead, but Aki's like, nah. Now this combo does look sick. I won't lie. Goes in, sets it up. Okay. So it does give you a hard knockdown, but if you're high enough in the air, you can still recover out of it. So that's a good thing to notice. You would want to do this the EX ring. You will want to do EX ring off of a ground combo, so you can get that hard knockdown. Okay, so that shield follow up finally worked out in her favor. It finally worked. All those times of doing the B follow up of that shield, it finally worked out. She tried to catch him with the jump charge C, but was too far. Now we got an OTG. She tries to go in for some type of I don't know about a mix, but just try to fish out something. Yeah, you see that jump C? She's trying to fish out something. Ooh. Decided to block that. Ooh, now that's sick. That was sick. It just straight up did the rapid beat in order to be able to have enough recovery to finish follow up on that counter hit. That was sick. Freaking wait, did I say rapid beat? I think I meant reverse beat. It's supposed to be reverse beat. But yeah, that reverse beat was sick. Hold on, let me see if I. And I like how that was a cross up too. It looked like a cross up. Look at that. Cross up. Goes behind. Does 2A. And then goes in standing B to continue off of that combo. That's pretty nice. Again with the B follow up. Nice. Now I like seeing stuff like this. You saw that used the pause button and saw that she did an extra air jump, and she's like, I see you jumping. Nah, I'm gonna dunk you. Now this right here, this looks like an interesting special right here. Now I heard people say this was Sonic, and people want this to be able to be used in the air, since I heard that this actually does stupid stuff in the air as well. I haven't seen that yet. I'm still trying to see what I can do with Arquid and the or Arquade, I should say, in CC. So I'm still trying to figure her out. But yeah, apparently she has this move in the air in the old games, but we have yet to see her do that in the air in this game. But she does do a charged version of this. Hold on. Alright, get that done. Yeah, she can do a charged version of that, which sucks your opponent in and gets you enough stun off of that counter. And she straight up just does the arc drive finish for good measure. Nice stuff. And yeah, the changes are a whole lot different in this game, which is interesting. Yeah, I might have her as a third. I do like how her character is. It's pretty cool. All right. This turned out to be a longer stream than I expected, but yeah, this was so much fun. I got to check out a new trailer with you guys, or a gameplay reveal, and it was fun. I got to share my thoughts and my overall feelings about Melty Blood type Lumina, and I really cannot wait till this game comes out in a week? 9 days from now on my clock. Roughly almost a week. Holy crap. This is going to be a fun game. I'm going to tell you that. But yeah, a lot of there has been concerns which are valid, but we still need to get our hands on the game to actually see how nutty and crazy this is going to be. But it's already nutty enough, and I like it for it. But yeah, we're just going to see how players are going to mess with it. Excuse me. And how players are going to just straight up figure out how the ins and outs of its work and whatnot. So I'm looking forward to seeing that when this game drops on the 30th this month. So yeah, I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on this. You probably let me know on my Twitter, which is at CountryTrigger6. Or if you happen to check out the Discord, you can definitely check it out there. But yeah, you can definitely see how that works. But yeah, I'm actually super excited for this game to come out. So hopefully I'll be able to. Actually, I want to try at some point. I want to try and see if I can get the community edition of Melty going, so I can actually get some games with people. So I need to try to get that set up and whatnot. I haven't tested it yet. I haven't done what I need to do. I had it set up to where like I know exactly how to set it up. I just need to figure out what to do as far as like, I don't know if there's a way that I can wait and have people come to me, or I actually have to physically give people a code in order to do it. That's what it seems like. So I need to get more situated on how that stuff works. And if I do have to send the code, then yeah, I might have just find a way to have people say, hey, you want to go and beat me up in Melty Blood? I want to learn and stuff like that. I'll see what I can do. But yeah, that's going to be it for tonight's stream. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Hopefully I'll be able to get off work early enough to stream tomorrow. And when I stream tomorrow, it's mostly going to be maybe a bit of Tales of Berseria. Maybe a little bit more of that, because we're on one of our final legs. We got maybe 2 to 3 more sessions of that game left. So hopefully we able to get that game going and get it to work. As far as like beating the game as well. But yeah, that's going to be it for that stream. I mean, for tonight's stream. So let me go ahead and see if there's any good people we can raid. Let me see. Ship it to who's on? Man, a lot of people. Oh yeah, chapter 2 came out. Holy shit. Interesting. So yeah, people are playing Deltarune, man. I've not played the first one. Although I heard good praises about it. So yeah. Yeah, I've seen 1, 2. Yeah, I'm seeing 2 people play it. It's pretty crazy. All right, let me see. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, why not? Let's raid Meme Love. It's always fun to raid Meme Love. It's always fun. Let me go over and get that set up. She is currently playing some Pokemon Unite. Oh, never mind. She switched the game to Mario Kart. Looks like you'll be able to play against her if you wish to do so. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid Meme Love 204, and hopefully you have a good time checking her out. She definitely does deserve the love and attention. And yeah, if you do wish to raid or say a message, just so you can say yo. Is a yo raid incoming? You can say yo raid incoming, or just say yo, because I'm gonna get my emotes ready for that as well. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to raid. So, thank you guys so much for coming by. If you want updates of when I stream, definitely follow me on Twitter. That is the best way to do so. And also check out Discord to know when I'll be streaming there, and also various gaming news from various gaming sites or whatever. I'm mostly gonna try and see. It's gonna if you go to the Discord, don't really be surprised that it's a mostly dead server. I mainly use it to promote when I stream and all that stuff. And if you wish to chat with me personally, that's one of the best ways to do it, since I'm mostly on Discord as well. So yeah. All right, time to go ahead and end the stream. Like I said that like 5 times already, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right now. And as always, thank you so much for coming by and joining the stream, everybody. Take care, have a good night, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.